Welcome to episode 72 of Regen Rovers. Today is a big episode for Regen Rovers, which is why I've uploaded it as a YouTube premiere. If you are watching it as a premiere, remember to get involved in the chat, that'd be fabulous. So as you'll have gathered from the video title, it's the battle for survival, and perhaps I've exaggerated things a little bit. Looking at the table, if you don't look at the points, yes, it looks like we'll be in a bit of a battle for survival. However, we are 11 points above the relegation zone going into the last few games. However, we're taking on the bottom two today, Ebbsfleet and Stevenage. Ebbsfleet bottom of the table, Stevenage 23rd. If we lost both of those games, then I think we'll be sucked back into trouble. If we win both of these games, we're safe, which is why I've decided to do today's video as the premiere rather than the end of the season. We're also going to be playing the Hampshire Senior Cup, which I know I have said I don't really care about hugely. However, we've been playing a second/third string team this season. We've managed to get to the final with that team. They deserve to go all the way and play in this match at St Mary's Stadium, Southampton Stadium, big stadium to play in. We'll see the likes of Agu and Paul McCann, who have only really featured in cup games and a little bit off the bench in the league. So yeah, Aldershot, who are actually a League 2 team, the two favourites basically, have got through to the final. So that will be a tough match, I'm sure. But let's focus on Ebbsfleet first of all. In fact, let's focus on the last few results. Of course, in the last episode, we beat Scunthorpe, lost against Oxford. Unfortunately, we lost the next game against Northampton, another 1-0 defeat, and it was starting to make me think I might need to switch things up a bit here. We've been going with the diamond formation. It has been working on and off. It's got us enough points, but it's not been particularly good, and I need to think about next season. Hopefully I can think about next season as long as today goes to plan. However, next game crazy. Second/third string team. Elliot Everson did come off the bench, and Perry Miles, but largely a second/third string team. I'll just quickly show you our 4 goals though. First goal was actually an own goal off the keeper, a bit unlucky. They were very good after that point, but you'll see I think we deserved to win this game. 4 clear-cut chances, 4 half chances. They had a lot more possession. We had more shots, and yeah, I think overall we deserved to win. And it's a nice goal from Luke Mooney there. Second goal for us. Elliot Everson managed to get us back into the game. I think we were 3-2 down at this point. I'm pretty sure I'm correct in saying that. And it was actually a really, really late goal that helped us into extra time. Nice finish from Elliot Everson at the back post. And then in the 93rd minute, extra time, Luke Mooney put us into the Hampshire Senior Cup final. Brought Perry Miles on. Of course, we brought Elliot Everson on. Godwin was playing. We had a few big names playing, but Marcus Higgins, delightful cross from our captain. Second choice right back these days, remember. And a good header from Luke Mooney to put us into the final. Unfortunately, we lost the next game against Cheltenham in the league, but Mark Ball with a fabulous curling effort. The fullbacks really were poor. Hancock 6.0, Assini 6.0. But we've been playing out from the back lately, and we've scored a few goals playing out from the back. Yeah, we still do tend to go a little bit direct, but it's nice to see Okoro passing it out and building from the back and playing some quite nice football. And that's a great pass from Brazil and whole tidy finish. We lost 4-2, but it could have been worse. They had a penalty, and Okoro pulled off an incredible save. What a penalty save that is. And since then we've drawn 1-1 3 times in a row. This was an incredibly frustrating game against Lincoln because they went down to 10 men, and it wasn't until the 92nd minute that an Okoro penalty salvaged a point. We came from behind against Aldershot as well. Mark Ball managed to salvage a point for us in this game. Quite an equal game. I think we deserved a point over. It was a defensive error there, and Kai Chapman was involved, and Mark Ball the easiest to finish this. Unfortunately, it was the other way round against Port Vale though. We took an early lead through Mark Ball. He does like an early goal in a game, and they equalised in the 86th minute, unfortunately. But Mark Ball really just has been so good for us this season. I think he's up there goal scorer wise. Yeah, second top goal scorer. He was top goal scorer, I think, at the start of last episode. But he's got 20 goals. Every single season of Regen Rovers has seen one of our strikers score at least 20 goals. But he's the only one this year. Mark Hollis, second top goal scorer of 9. Ebbsfleet, away from home. Now, Ebbsfleet, I have said, are rivals of Regen Rovers on the game because of the first series. Those of you that watched the first series had a little bit of a rivalry with Ebbsfleet. So that is why, if if we go to club details, rivalries, of course, Winchester, the Winchester City derby, local rivals, but then historic reasons, Ebbsfleet because of the first series, Poole Town because of the first series, and Hartley Whitney because of this series, because we replaced them, remember, in the 7th tier of English football. What's happened to them? So yeah, they're stuck in the 9th tier ever since we put them there. Poor old Hartley Whitney. How are Poole Town getting on? They're in the 9th tier as well. They've just been relegated. And of course, Ebbsfleet are in our division, and Winchester City, how are they getting on in the National League South? They're actually 4th. So they might be able to get promoted straight back up to the National League, probably via the playoffs though. We beat Ebbsfleet earlier in the season. We have to beat them today. They're bottom of the table. Let's relegate our rivals. What's that I hear? I think I hear a few of you saying, hallelujah, because we have gone to wingers. We have got a tactic with wingers. I'm preparing for next season. Even though we have no natural wingers in the team, I'm preparing. I just feel like we have to. And it is a sort of direct counter-attack style. Rather than just starting a tactic from scratch, I've decided to use the tactical styles implemented on FM19. We've called it the Phoenix Wings because we've got wingers. I'm sort of fiddling at the moment, tinkering as I do. But this is what we've got at the moment. We've still got the defensive, the back five is still exactly the same roles. Sweeper, keeper and defend, 2 wingers on automatic, 2 normal centre backs. We've got Godwin still as a normal defensive midfielder in there, and I'm still playing Owusu as the box-to-box midfielder. Now, Brazil has moved back into central midfield, which is where he prefers to play. Now, Luke Mooney, he's got pace, so I feel like he can do a job on the wing for us. He can't cross. He's got 2 on crossing, which is atrocious. But hopefully he can just run and then pass. In fact, what we need to get him to do is we don't want him to cross from deep. We want him to cross from the byline, because if he crosses from deep, he's got 2 on crossing. We don't really want him to cross more often, to be honest, but that's what we're going to have to rely on. Elliot Everson's playing as an inside forward. He can kind of play there, so that's okay. And then Mark Ball as the lone poacher up front. I haven't decided on what role that needs to be, but that's what I've been using since the Aldershot game, I think. And it's got us 2 draws, okay, but we are preparing for next season, of course. So it's all about trying to find a formula that works. And then I'm going to sign some wingers. I promise you, we're going to sign some wingers in the summer. This is the journey we made over to Ebbsfleet Football Club today then. Nice easy journey for Chef to make up the M3 along the M25. Predictions then, guys? What do you reckon? We should be beating Ebbsfleet comfortably, but you'll notice I have got it on a cautious approach. We might go attacking if things aren't working for us. The 3 danger men, I suppose. Rasulo up front, most assists this season for them. The best performing player is Will Ferry, but he's not played many games at all. And on the left, Adedoyin, a Nigerian. Let's give the fans something to cheer. That's motivated them, but of course our rivals. I'm sure some of you are relieved I've finally gone to wingers. We've not played wingers. Did we play wingers at the start? Yeah, we did. Matty Ratty, he plays on the wing. First couple seasons we played wingers. And then since then we've gone basically 4-3-3 and the diamond formation for a few games this season. But I need to prepare for life in League 2 next year and find something that works for us. And hopefully bring in some better players as well. Free kick to Ebbsfleet though. Long range effort just wide of the post. That was really close. We've got it on short passing as well. But we're going regen press. Regen press counter. It's quite a similar style to what we've been playing with the diamond tactic actually. And we've always gone for hit early crosses. It is quite similar, but it's just a different formation. So I'm hoping just a few tweaks really will get the best out of this tactic. Ebbsfleet playing out from the back. I'm not sure why we're not pressing. I've told my players to press. Regen press. Don't be complacent against this Ebbsfleet team. They may be bottom of the table, but they can still cause problems. Godwin steps in though and easily wins it. Here's Luke Mooney now with his pace running in the rain. Here he goes. He's still going. Crosses it, but it's blocked. Here's Owusu. Long range shot. What a goal from Gus Owusu. What a strike. I mean, Mooney, it was a... I don't really know where he was going. I don't know if he was trying to cross from there either. But how was Owusu scored from there? Incredible goal. Oh no, Mooney's injured. He keeps getting injured. I think he's a little bit injury prone. Problem is, I don't know who to bring off the bench now. I guess we'll have to bring... I think Mark Ball will play out wide and play Mark Cole up front. Yeah, we'll go for that. Free kick to Ebbsfleet again. Just clips across the So many free kicks flying in past Okoro at the moment. We've not done much. We've relied on a long-range shot. But it's been pretty solid because they've only had free kicks, haven't they? Guard against complacency. It's stressed out Higgins. Higgins, you're the captain. I have faith. There we go. He looks happy now. That's solved that issue. It's just set pieces for Ebbsfleet. They're camped in our half at the moment. Long range effort. Curls over the bar. We're restricting them to long range efforts, aren't we? And now my players are frustrated because I encouraged them. Who gets frustrated after being encouraged? Oh, not another free kick. Oh, it's off the crossbar that time. I mean, how many free kicks are they getting on the edge of the box? I think... Oh, did Okoro save that? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Oh, good defense. I mean, that corner was whipped in with pace. They're not bad from set pieces, are they? It's Oh, I thought that was a penalty then. Not another free kicks. What is going on? Here's Ferry. Great challenge by... I have no idea who that was. But here's... they're still on the ball. Cameron out wide to Bryant, who looks to cross. Decent cross. Headed away by Casey. Oh, what? Oh, Owusu, you've done something brilliant. Apparently he's pushed to play. Come on, Okoro. Come on. We've not played well at all. I must say, we've not played well. This is the first cut chance opportunity, and Okoro saves it. He saved a few this season. Okoro, you beautiful man. We have really been quite poor. I don't know if shorter passing, the players don't know how to do it. Although we've scored some nice goals lately with nice build-up play, short passing, etc. I'm going to put Elliot Everson to support. Perry Miles is going to come on for Godwin. Let's time waste a bit. Oh, not another set piece. Oh, whoa. That first save from Okoro was incredible. Crossing, the goal was coming, wasn't it? But look at that. What a save, Okoro. Unfortunately, it fell straight back to the player. Oh, this is frustrating. It really is. Because we've done nothing. We're going attacking, and I've just realised I've set my microphone up so I can't actually see the whole screen. It's in the way. Be more expressive. Yeah, I must say I'm disappointed. We've not been more dominant. We've not been dominant at all. But I'm going to persist with the wingers because that's what people have been saying I should do. A draw away from home's okay. It's a point. But that is shocking. We've done nothing. Apart from a long-range shot from Owusu, we've done nothing. To be fair, Ebbsfleet didn't do anything apart from set pieces. And they must have been playing for set pieces in that game. Because they had the chance to score from a penalty, set piece. They scored from a corner. They had about 17 free kicks that hit the crossbar. And it's... I don't really know why that was... maybe it's because we've got get stuck on. Get stuck on in. I'm cautiously going to say I'm not happy. And I'm actually going to turn get stuck in off. Because I think that might be resulting in all those free kicks. I don't think it's a good mix for us. So I'm going to go for that. Sent my assistant to the post-match press conference. And apparently, Okoro has made his 300th league appearance. Which is incredible. Absolute legend. Yeah, 300 league appearances. He's made more than that if you include cup competitions, of course. So this game against Stevenage is pretty crucial now after that draw. We're currently only 9 points above Stevenage. And if they win, of course, we'll only be 6 points above them. So we got to win. We just got to win, and I think if we do beat them, that'll be it. We'll be fine. We did actually lose against them earlier in the season, so it is a case of revenge today, hopefully. Don't know whether to make any changes. I don't think I will. Hancock's back. Yeah, I'm going to bring him in for our captain, Higgins, but I will put Higgins on the bench. I think in the final, the Hampshire Senior Cup final, we will go for the 3 up front, because that's what I have been playing in the Hampshire Senior Cup. But for this league match, we will go with this. I mean, the positions we need to improve, really. We need a really good defence midfielder. Someone who just sits there, wins the ball back, if we're to play this tactic. And we need 2 good wingers. So this is the journey that Stevenage made down to Plumbing Park today. They're not too bad a journey at all. It's down the A1, around the M25, down the M3. And you're in Winchester. Interesting formation from Stevenage. It's rather than a diamond formation, it's a cross formation, isn't it? So up front, Jacob Brown, only 5 goals this season, which means he's going to score a hat-trick. Behind, a Cypriot, who's really a winger, but can play attacking midfield as well. Most assist, though, is Hayden Hackney. I love an alliterative name. That's revenge what happened last time, yeah. And Mark Ball, camera shy, scored a hat-trick, first episode of this season. You haven't seen him score that many goals in videos since, but he is our top goal scorer, so hopefully he will turn up today and bang in a few against this Stevenage team. But Maybe cautious isn't the right mentality. I'm just wary that every match we play in League 2, we are second best. So going cautious, sitting a bit deeper, I think works well for us. That's a delightful ball through to Mark Bull, who loves an early goal. And he gets it! His 24th goal of the season. The number of times he's scored inside 5 minutes this season, it's probably about 5 times now. A great ball through from Toby Brazil. The 2 new signings at the start of the season, the 2 standout signings combining. That is a delightful pass through. What a through ball. And I thought he'd overrun it, but the keeper just didn't come out, and Mark Bull tucks it home. He's not camera shy today. It's gone quiet now. This is like the last match. An early goal, and then we just switch off a bit. But maybe an opportunity here. Hancock. Literally, that was the only thing we saw in the last game, wasn't it? The Owusu long shot goal. Here's Godwin. Oh, no, he was looking for the run of Hancock but couldn't find him. And now, Hancock, get back. Come on, get back a bit. Why is he so far out of position? There's no need to be that far out of position. Oh, that's not Hancock, it's Mooney. I'm getting mixed up because, of course, we're playing wingers now. Here's Wood for Stevenage. Cuts in. Long range effort. Off the crossbar. Offside, fortunately, because I think Okoro was asleep. Why aren't we doing anything? I suppose we're playing cautious. We're sitting back, waiting to break. We did turn. I'm trying to remember. Short-term memory loss. Did we turn? Get stuck in off? Yeah, we did. Good. Well, there's not been any free kicks so far for the opposition anyway. We've had 2 shots to their 10. We've had slightly more possession. But here we go, early on in this game. Elliot Avison. That's a poor pass, isn't it? Assini throwing in our own, well, basically on our byline. Here's Avison. Back to Owusu. Plays it back. Oh, phew. Mark Ball come down. I thought, what the hell was that pass? But Mark Ball just popped up from nowhere, fortunately. Here's Assini. This is nice. We're just keeping possession, doing a bit of time wasting, looking for an opening, I suppose. Assini. Why? Why did you give the ball away there? Oh, good. Well done, Owusu. Godwin, Brazil. The passing just doesn't seem that fluid, doesn't it? It doesn't come naturally to us. Like, why? Oh, no. Oh, what a block, Matthew Avison. Really good defending. First clear-cut chance of the game. It was barely a shot from them, really. That's crossed in, and Okoro catches that like a lobster. Another corner, though, and we've conceded from corners a little bit. Matthew Avison. In the last game, Matthew Avison heads that away, though. But long-range effort, maybe. Gregory. No, doesn't fancy it. Gordon. Wood. Back out to the corner, take a crossed in. Matthew Avison heads away. Hackney, I sense a goal. I sense a goal because it's a long highlight. Hackney. Oh, no. No, please. No. Good defending, Case. Get rid of it properly. Smash it clear. What are you doing? No, this is a goal. What did I say? Why can't we just clear the ball? This is so frustrating. I'm going attacking. I'm tempted to just go back to direct football. This just isn't working. And push up a bit. We're not. Yeah, I'm going back to direct. That's what we know best. Let's get these 2 to attack. Any changes needed? I'm going to bring Mark Holt. Avison, he just hasn't done much this season. He's not good enough for this level. Owusu's been poor today. We're going to bring on Ken Norman. Here we go. Highlight. Going direct. We've won a highlight. Ken Norman. Into Toby Brazil. This is more like it's a bit of urgency. Crossed in, headed away. Norman. Why did he duck? Here's Welch. Running at our back line. It's over to Brown. Comes forward. Oh no. Where's the defence have evaporated? Oh, how did Okoro keep that out? Smashed into his shins. 2 click. We've been poor again. Like I said, I'm going to have to tinker, but I'm determined to make a winger tactic work again for us. It needs to. But, I mean, a draw should be good enough to... It keeps Stevenage still 9 points below us. That should be enough. But it's disappointing. 2 draws against the bottom team. But maybe not. Maybe Hull can... Mark Ball! Yes! Oh, he fired that in, didn't he? That was powerful. Brazil into Norman. To Mooney. To Hull. Across to Mark Ball. And he pummeled that in. Oh, so it hit the keeper's arm. See, that I've seen that a few times. It hits the keeper's arm and then just goes flying really randomly. I'm keeping it on attacking though. I'm determined to get another goal. Mark Ball on a hat-trick, fires it over. We've been so much better since going direct. Direct football is our way. So there's nothing wrong with playing wingers, but playing direct football, is there? There's nothing wrong with it. Perry Miles coming on for the last few minutes. It definitely helped going attacking and direct. A million times. But they still could have a chance here and salvage a point, which would be disappointing. Here they come. Wood round the back, crossed in. Welch, oh, crossbar, and they're still on the attack here. We don't know how to get it clear, do we? Oh, that's how you do it. Ken Norman slides in, and oh my, hit the back of Luke Mooney. Oh, blow the whistle, ref, please. 9 seconds to go. Yes, good stuff. Was that Mooney or Norman? I don't know who that was. I wasn't paying attention. That's pumped clear over the top. And that's it. We've got a win. Oh, it was pretty pathetic until I did change things up. Mark Ball with 2 goals in the end to give us all 3 points. And it surely means we are safe. 12 points above the drop zone with 6 games to go. It's pretty much over, isn't it, for Ebbsfleet and Stevenage? I would say they're 10 points behind Lincoln. Question is, can we catch up with Cambridge United and Crawley now? We're never going to catch up with Oxford, but the highest we can finish is 19th, I reckon. Last few games of the league season, we've got Carlisle in 11th, 3rd place Charleston, that's going to be tough, 10th place Burton, 2nd place Exeter, 5th place Salford. All the teams are in the top half, so it is a tough end of the season. I'll probably show you the last 2 or 3 games of the season in the last episode of this season, but we are safe. Now, if you want to watch the Hampshire Senior Cup, stick around. So here we go then, the Hampshire Senior Cup final. Some old names in here and some new ones. John Cooper is our backup goalkeeper these days and has played 4 Hampshire Senior Cup games already, every single one, so he deserves to start and goal ahead of Okora, who will be on the bench. Captain Higgins at right back, he's played all of the Hampshire Senior Cup games as well. Second choice right back these days. Max Keane has only played in the Hampshire Senior Cup this season. He's going to be playing alongside his old friend Vince Boyle. And on the left, Rob Halliday's first appearance of the season. He has been injured, but I'm going to be playing him. Sampson is on the bench ready for action. Then at midfield we've got Sean Walker, of course, legend of the club. In the middle, Perry Miles, who you might think, well, he's more of a first-choice player, but recently he has been on the bench. So I'm going to be playing him in the middle. And we do have a lack of central midfielders, to be honest. Kai Chapman, going to be playing in the attacking midfield, or the central attacking role. Ray Rigg is just coming back from injury. I think he's fine. I'm actually going to play him up front for the simple reason Morgan Fawkes, unfortunately, has got quite a bad injury. He had a hip problem. His old age, he's only 24. He's got 61% condition, 35% match sharpness. It would be completely unfair to try and attempt to play him in this game, so he's not going to play, unfortunately, which is a big shame. I'm sure some of you are looking forward to him playing. But we do have the legends that are Paul McCann and Agu up front alongside each other. Ray Rigg waiting for a free kick opportunity. Easy journey down to St Mary's in Southampton then today. Remember last time we went for a celebratory 5 guys, didn't we? Maybe we'll do that again after this match. But it's going to be tough against Aldershot. 4-4-2 from Aldershot then. Mainly regens. I don't know if they're playing a second string team. Yeah, they are, which is good because we are as well. That's fair. I mean, this is a competition that... Oh, this guy's played quite a few league games actually. Metcalf, he's played a few League 2 games, but this guy's second choice. Oh, this chap is first choice. They've got a first choice player in the midfield. So yeah, it's a mixture, that's for sure. But I think it's kind of a second string team. Ours is more of a second/third string team because Vince Boyle and Max Keane aren't our backup centre backs in the first team. They're really our third choice centre-back partnership. Higgins is second choice left-back. Halliday is arguably fourth choice left-back behind Sampson. But I've just for old time's sake, I've put Rob Halliday in there. So I think overall our team is weaker. I said this is what I would do. I said this is the sort of team I would put out. And I've got to stick with it, haven't I? But it'd be nice to win another Hampshire Senior Cup. No suit, of course. Maybe I should respect this competition a bit more, but I don't, sorry. Attacking from the start. Let's get creative. Early chance. It's a corner. Ray Rigg headed away. Why did we run away from the ball? Did you see that? We just retreated. What is this? It's a bomb. Martin on the attack. Crosses it in. Oh, what a counter-attack. We're to blame. We are to blame for that. Goal kick to Aldershot, smashed up the pitch. Halliday does well, but unfortunately finds Locke. Metcalf into McDonald. Great ball to Locke. Here they come. Good tackle, Rob Halliday. Smashes it clear. Here's Agu. Come on, Agu. Agu cuts in. Agu still. No. Oh, we had so many men charging forwards, ready for a killer ball from Agu. But no, it wasn't to be. Halliday does well again, though. And Agu. Here's Agu. Come on, Agu. Agu! Oh, so unlucky. Let's regen press. Smash it over the back line for our strikers. Aldershot. We've only had one shot so far in this game, which was that Agu shot. Here's McDonald. Long range effort, maybe no. Finds... Oh, good defending, closed down well. Here's Ray Rigg now, coming deep as the deep line forward. Knocks, that's a delightful pass to Agu. He's got Paul McCann in the middle. Oh my... Agu! No Agu, that's the sort of thing we expect from Forks. Agu is still quite a good player. That was a highlight. Oh, what a dreadful first touch. He's got 7 on first touch. He's actually got, his finishing's gone up to 14. Ray Rigg, free kick. Max Keane heads it down. Vince Boyle smashes it home. It's 1-1. We're back in this. The two centre-backs combine. But it was all about Ray Rigg's free kick. Caused carnage. Max Keane, good header. Great finish. Just slammed it. That's how I imagine Vince Boyle to hit the ball, though. Just smashes it. Oh, attack again. Rob Halliday down the left. In space. Crosses it in. Agu. No. Ray Rigg. Come on. McCann. No. Higgins after it. Come on, Marcus Higgins. Crosses it. Headed away. Halliday. Chapman. Free kick. By the way, I've put it on extended highlights just to add to the drama of this cup final. Ray Rigg. Free kick. Come on. You did it before. Let's see you do it again. Ray Rigg. Curls it. Oh, deflects off the wall just behind. But he's causing problems, is old Ray Rigg. And now he's got a free kick opportunity, corner opportunity, to Chapman, who couldn't turn. It's battered clear. This is better, though, since we've gone a bit regen press. Here's Keane. Into Sean Walker. To Rob Halliday. This is nice. Crosses it. Paul McCann makes it 2-1 with his 5th goal of the season. 4 of which, well, 3. He scored a hat-trick, didn't he, in the last Hampshire Senior Cup game that we saw. And yeah, we're 2-1 up. We've been so much better since they scored, basically. Rob Halliday, delightful cross in. And it's a great header by Paul McCann. He's not known for heading. This is better, and I'm going to continue to attack, try to get another goal. We've not actually had a clear or half chance in this game. Keep it up, lads. Ray Rigg staying on despite his injury. Aldershot early attack, headed away by Higgins, but not particularly well. And that's crossed in, and that's a dreadful header. Oh, corner. Crossed in, headed away by Higgins, but long range effort here. Martin. Why didn't he shoot? Why aren't they shooting? Surely a shot now. It's blocked by Higgins. He's been everywhere, Marcus Higgins. Captain Maestro. Love him. Throw in. Higgins. We used to be really good from throw-ins, but it does seem to have changed a little bit since the update, I think. Here's Higgins. To Agu. To Ray Rigg. Crosses it. That's poor. Didn't quite capitalise on the men that we had there. That's not long. Ray Rigg round the back. Ray Rigg. Ray Rigg. Turns. Paul McCann. Someone. No. Not to be. Oh no. Counter attack. Martin's through. Martin. We've been hit on the counter attack twice now. It's a great final though. The Hampshire Senior Cup does seem to produce some pretty good games. Half an hour to play of regulation time. Aldershot currently having the better play. 59% possession, 16 shots. They created 2 clear-cut chances, which they have scored. But we're still in this. And that's fired wide. Corner. Ray Rigg to Halliday. This is our old routine. Rob Halliday. Paul McCann. Oh, good defending. What do I do? Agu's not really done much, has he, apart from that pathetic first touch? The midfield, Sean Walker's tired and hasn't played very well. Chapman is more of a creative player. Maybe play him as a deep line playmaker and support, something like that. Kind of want to trust the players on the pitch right now. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to have to take a go off. I'm going to throw on Elliot Averson. Scored in the Hampshire Senior Cup. I think that's the only goal he's scored for a long time. And Sean Walker will come off. We're going to throw on Raphael Godwin. Going to swap them around. Godwin will play as the Carolero. Chapman. We're playing as an advanced playmaker. Oh no, not a free kick. Not a free kick. Oh, phew. Oh, I'm nervous now. I want this to go to extra time. Or for us to win it, of course. If a late goal, that would be nice. Maybe Elliot Everson can cause problems for us. Here he is. Down the left. Blocked. Not a good cross. That's pumped clear. Not another counter. Boyle heads that clear. Well done. Perry Miles. Into Godwin. Oh, that's a good ball to Elliot Everson. Second time lucky. Crosses it in. Decent cross. Headed away. Marcus Higgins. To Chapman. To Godwin. To Higgins. Higgins has the shot. Oh, that would have been a fitting winner. Oh, we've still not created a chance in this game. Here's Topless into Sutton. Oh, good tackle, Chapman. Halliday. Come, just smash it clear, lads. Free kick at the death for Aldershot. Cooper saves. That was a strange highlight as well. There's 15 seconds to go. Keane heads that away. Perry Miles now. Can we have one more chance? Or we've played it all the way back. I think this is going to be the final whistle. We're going to extra time. And I've got one more sub to make. Do I bring Ray Rigg off? He's got that free kick ability though, hasn't he? Which I think is key. Oh, Halliday, great tackle. I mean, I could bring a Coro on for the penalties, if it goes to penalties. That's my sub. It's a bit weird, I know, a bit unusual, but let's do it. Cooper's done his job so far. Let's bring a Coro on just to shore things up at the back and be there to save penalties and take penalties if it goes to a penalty shootout. Corner though to Aldershot. Crossed in. Headed away by Boyle easily, but then we've got no one there running after it. In fact, Boyle retreated and a couple other players retreated as well, which was a bit strange. However, we've put them on the back foot, but they've knocked it up. Keane heads away. Ray Rigg can't get onto that. Here's McDonald into Sutton. They've still got energy to pass it around and create triangles and get it past us. That's good defending by Keane though, but once again, it goes straight back to them. Our three strikers, look at them. Oh. That would have been a great own goal. Knocked long. Oh no, King can't win it. Martin, no. They've been the better team, but yeah, it's disappointing. We'll just push up a bit, get stuck in, and probably go very attacking. Will there be some late drama? Will we be able to get an equaliser in this second half of extra time? What's going on here? Wow, that was disappointing. No highlights. And we are going to lose this Hampshire Senior Cup final. We've won it before. We've now lost 2 finals though, which is a shame. Although we're desperately trying to close down right at the death. That's smashed clear. The ref's surely going to blow his whistle any second. There we go. To be fair, we didn't deserve to win. We didn't create any chances whatsoever against this Aldershot team. They were the better team. They had better players than us. But we put up a fight. We did our best, I think. And I can't be harsh on the players. But that might be the last time we see the 4-3-3 in action. I think we're going to have to put it to bed. Rest in peace, 4-3-3. So there will be one more episode this season. We'll play the last couple of league games to end our first campaign in League 2, which overall has been alright. We're not guaranteed safety yet, but when you see me at the end of this season, for the last couple of games, we should already be safe. But the question is, can Mark Ball finish top goal scorer? Because he's joint top goal scorer with Mark Smith of York City. So yeah, that's an incentive for us to just get him over the line, get that top goal scorer award for him. That'd be amazing. Hopefully it doesn't mean a higher league team will come in and buy him, but if they did, I would hope he would sell for a fair bit. He's only worth 23,500, but you know, I'd try and get as much as I can for him if there is interest in him. But until next time, enjoy FM19, enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you very soon.